Question number 1. NPS stands for. Here are the options. A. Non-pipe standard. B. Nominal pipe specification. C. Nominal permitted size. D. Nominal pipe size. The answer is D. Nominal pipe size. Question number 2. The maximum permitted ovality tolerance of a pressure vessel shell, Dmax Dmin, shall not exceed, of the nominal diameter of the vessel. Here are the options. A 1%. B 2%. C 3%. D 5%. The answer is a 1%. Question number 3. Qualification is a combination of all of the following except. Here are the options. A. Skill. B. Knowledge. C. Training. D. Commitment. The answer is D. Commitment. Question number 4. The process of monitoring or observing the inspection activities associated with materials, equipment, and/or components for adherence to the specific procedure, product specification, code, or standard specified in the contractual requirements are called. Here are the options. A. Quality surveillance. B. Quality inspection. C. Quality control. D. Quality assurance. The answer is A. Quality surveillance. Question number 5. Cold working is plastic deformation. Here are the options. A. Below is the recrystallization temperature. B. Above the recrystallization temperature. C. At the recrystallization temperature. D. Below the melting temperature. The answer is A. Below is the recrystallization temperature. Question number 6. Hot working is plastic deformation. Here are the options. A. Below is the recrystallization temperature. B. Above the recrystallization temperature. C. At the recrystallization temperature. D. Below the melting temperature. The answer is B. Above the recrystallization temperature. Question number 7. Maximum allowable working pressure, MAWP, is the maximum gauge pressure at the. Here are the options. A. Top of a pressure vessel. B. Middle of the vessel. C. Lowest point of the vessel. D. At the pressure gauge point. The answer is A. Top of a pressure vessel. Question number 8. Magnesium symbol is. Here are the options. A. Mg. B. Mn. C. Me. D. Ms. The answer is A. Mg. Question number 9. Manganese symbol is. Here are the options. A. Mg. B. Mn. C. Me. D. Ms. The answer is B. Mn. Question number 10. Authorized inspector's approval is required to release. Here are the options. A. After. B. At the time of. C. Prior. D. If it is a requirement prior. The answer is C. Prior. Question number 11. Each inspection report should be reviewed for all of the following except. Here are the options. A. Content. B. Completeness. C. Technical clarity. D. Progress report. The answer is D. Progress report. Question number 12. The ultimate risk associated with each equipment item is. Here are the options. A. POF multiplied by COV. B. POF plus COV. C. POF divided by COV. D. COV divided by POF. The answer is. Question number 13. If any conflict should arise during the inspection activity, the source inspector should notify his/her for resolution as soon as possible. Here are the options. A. Client. B. Vendor. C. Subvendor. D. Supervisor. The answer is. Question number 14. Later editions of industry codes and standards apply if the contract or purchase order has specified an earlier edition of a specific standard. Here are the options. A. Does. B. Does not. C. May. D. Shall. The answer is, B. Does not. Question number 15. All project documents should have been reviewed/approved by the. Here are the options. A. Purchaser. B. Inspector. C. Vendor. D. Subvendor. The answer is, A. Purchaser. Question number 16. Root mean square, RMS, is a measure of. Here are the options. A. Surface finish. B. Variance. C. Variability. D. Statistical accuracy. The answer is, A. Surface finish. Question number 17. Documents filled out by the SI indicating concerns or other factual descriptions of what was noticed during the course of product surveillance, but not necessarily issues that may be considered defects or requiring NCRs is called. It is intended to flag off the issues and problems and may lead to an NCR if not resolved. Here are the options. A. Supplier Observation Reports, SOR. B. Inspection Record. C. Inspection Report. D. NCR. The answer is, A. Supplier Observation Reports, SOR. Question number 18. A document that contains the requirements and acceptance criteria for the manufacturing and fabrication of specific types of equipment and components is called. Here are the options. A. Specification. B. Codes. C. Standard. D. Procedure. The answer is, A. Specification. Question number 19. Reheating a hardened metal to a temperature below the transformation range to improve toughness is called. Here are the options. A. Sintering. B. Sensitizing. C. Heat treating. D. Tempering. The answer is, D. Tempering. Question number 20. VDDR stands for. Here are the options. A. Vendor Document and Drawing Requirement. B. Validated Document Design Request. C. Variable Documented Development Revised. D. Vendor Development Design and Revision. The answer is, A. Vendor Document and Drawing Requirement. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more question answer video like this, then comment below and subscribe our channel.